peace. Today, we are taking this point of really to know that what are we or what are you? You know, sometimes we question ourselves such kind of questions. And what am I? What am I doing? Or where do I come from? Or is it really I am the one who just am seeing myself by the mirror? Am I that one? You know, there are so many questions we question in our mind. It's nowadays especially it becomes a more trivial questions in a written routine question because we also get a bit confused about how to run our life and really to create stability, to create peace, and create strength in ourselves. So, who are we? And really, that is a question now which we have to, uh, ask ourselves. And then most people nowadays they start to say that hey, I'm not really this body, and maybe it is from their religious background or from whatever they read. They are saying that I'm an energy or I am something else which occupies this body. I am not really this body what I am seeing. This is the saying. Uh, it comes in so many people's mind, but again, that question is come again as always. Okay, what is that energy or that soul? That the people can call it in so many names. They say, I'm a soul, I'm a consciousness, I am a spirit, I'm an energy, I'm a being, but what is it really that also is another question. But today we don't go to that deep about what is that really uh, and what does it perform, what does it do. But let us have some clue about this energy, how it animates the physical body. Because if you see that the physical body cannot think, the physical body cannot perform things unless and otherwise something really makes it to do. How do you know that? How do we know that? When this energy left the body, what happens? The body will not function at all, or doesn't feel, doesn't sense anything. If you pinch it, if you cut it, if you chop it, nothing the body feels. That means the one who says, the one who animates this physical body is something different. And that clear understanding, clear realization brings this awareness that I am that energy. And this feeling of I am not this body, but I am this energy which animates this body gives you a bit of relief that anything happened on this physical body or whatever I'm seeing in this physical body doesn't matter. What matters is who I am. And in a sense that it is me, I'm creating the things what's happening around, or even the things which is happening on the body. So then you can the things which is happening, whether it's a physical achievement or even any subtle achievement, is what we think. Like most of us, we say that we want to become peaceful, happy, but we didn't know that we are the one, the creator of that also. But we just think that very little achievement is, we think that physical achievement, we think we created that. And what is really fascinating is that the body is very limited and very confined, very limited, and a small energy, I can say, compared to the one which animates the body. Because the one which animates the body is unlimited and has a tremendous power to have an impact on the body and even to the surroundings, to the nature and everything. So this realization will give somehow to give attention that to live with this awareness, I am not this physical body, and I am that energy which is by far bigger and powerful than this physical body. This is one part of it which we have to somehow see and feel. But the other part is the way I start to become conscious about who I am. Like, as a way I say that I am this very powerful energy. We also conditioned and believed for so long that we believed that we are this physical body. So, these two consciousness are playing in our life in such a way that the other one gives you a bit of relief, that the consciousness of the soul gives you a bit of relief and relaxation and power. And the other one also has such being conscious of this physical body and doing everything with that consciousness will give us this stress and anxiety, pain, sorrow. It's just has a huge impact in our life, especially we are experiencing a lot of sorrow nowadays, but we think it happens because of the surrounding, because of we give so many reasons, but it is created by me while I am body conscious. So then that body consciousness may be explained in a bit detail for the next series. But what we have to realize is now that soul consciousness has such a power to create that peace and stability and strength. And at the same time, body consciousness also has this tremendous power to create this peacelessness and happiness and sorrow. Collectively, you can see now, we all are conditioned to believe that we are bodies. You see, the world now where we are living is such a place of sorrow, peacelessness, unhappiness, and stress, and all sorts of negative energies we all experience. And this is the result of our consciousness. It's not something which comes from nowhere. It's just we are so much conditioned and believing that we are bodies. And just to give you one simple example about what does that mean, that believing that I am a body. You know, like someone is beautiful and maybe wins a beauty contest, and she felt happy. She's thinking that she is really better than anyone else. And that's what actually the world told her, and she also accepted it. And she feels that she's so happy and excited. But think about it, about this body, anything can happen. So maybe you got the soul got accident, and then her face, what she was thinking, which makes her on top of everyone or better than anyone, may be damaged. And then what will actually you think it will go through in her mind that about this incident which is happening on her life? She really becomes so unhappy about that incident. And after all, nobody would become happy about the incident of accident. But for her, what she related it now with her self-esteem, which was developed by her body. That means she was thinking that she's better than anyone. Now she feels that she's ugly. She is also rejected or not be accepted by anyone because she thinks that her acceptance is based on her physical beauty. So now when anything happens to her physical body, and she feels she should not be accepted. So if you know this feeling of that I'm not accepted, I'm rejected by everybody, and I'm considered that I am useless. And this creates a lot of pain and sorrow. And I sometimes also we think somebody who has in that position, that in that physical feature, and even becomes in the top in the beauty context, even though even such kind of things happening in their life, if it doesn't happen, what do you know inside happening, like because of maybe a relationship, because of maybe some kind of achievement what she was looking for, and if she doesn't got all those things, does she feel that happiness or that high self-esteem all the time? No, because she has such a huge problem maybe in a relationship. She doesn't get along with the family, with a friend, and really there is a tense and unmanageable relationship. Then that creates also peacelessness and happiness. So you can see, even if nothing happens, even the physical body, but that will not be a guarantee for the soul or for that energy to stay in constant, stable, peaceful, and happy state. So I don't talk about the detail of really what's really causes all this disturbance, so this body consciousness there, because there are so many things which we can talk about. But for all of you, what I am trying to picture and to see today is just to see there is two consciousness which comes from understanding of what is a soul. That is the energy which animates the body. And it animates it in two ways. It's by being soul conscious and by being body conscious. I will ask you a question, like just to write few pointers, like to be ready. Maybe if you have a pen and paper, if you don't have, even you can use your cell phone. This is a question. Just observe your past days and imagine that. What are the things you are thinking about? Just write, what are the things you are thinking about? Write them. And while you are writing, again, weigh them in percentage. How much percent that thought will take throughout the day? Right? What are the thoughts you are entertaining throughout the day? And what are the percentage for each thought? And the last one is, now, can you sort out those thoughts which is actually about material things? How much percentage they took out of all the thoughts? So I'm just leaving you with this thought, and analyze yourself and see that how much percentage goes to thinking about material things. So again, now maybe the host will make a small background music, and let we do a few minutes of meditation. Actually, what meditation means is contemplating and focusing our thought deliberately up on something. So we now contemplate or think and focus on what we talked about together. So relax and sit comfortably. And ask yourself, who am I? What am I really? As I always feel and think, I am not this body. I am the energy in this physical body. I have the capacity to use this body I am aware and this energy is very subtle and metaphysical. It is something you realize and experience. It is not something which you can measure or physically see. But its existence will be felt while you are dwelling on these points. I am an energy or a star, a satellite from Shanti. Thank you. If you have any question, any comment, any question, is everything okay? Somehow clear? Okay. So the main point is just to understand that and to feel the separation between the energy, who I am, and this limited physical energy, which we call it a body. So you can just practice and see this separation, this difference. I am no thing, or I am not a physical thing. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, it is good to do the practice, one comment, to list what I was asking you about, to scan your thoughts or your activities throughout the day, and how much of your thought is about material things. You know, it will give you better background for the next classes, that how much the material thinking or the focus on material things has an effect on our on the soul, or in our actually practical life, how much it has a negative impact. Okay, another comment. Okay, I think, okay, okay. What is considered material things? Is it money? Is it, what is the other one? Sorry. Um, okay, fully to read. Is it money or something else? Yeah. Okay, the material means which is not subtle, which you can see with your naked eyes, something you can touch. That is material things. You cannot define it like this and this are material things. Mostly now our mind goes to thinking about money. But money is a monetary thing which you can touch it, you can hold it, you can see it. So we should not take especially one of the things which actually bother us, most of us, throughout the day, but just understand about what is material thing, anything, by the way, anything physical, which can be physically seen and touched or measured. That is a material thing. That's how you have to see it. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, as someone says, please repeat the exercise. Okay. The exercise is just list your thoughts, just what was your thoughts throughout the day, yesterday, or even you can go back 1, 2 days if possible, but normally it is difficult to capture the thoughts, what's going on in our mind throughout the day. So just list out the thoughts throughout the day and what are the thoughts which goes to the material things. You just sort them out separately. That is just simply just to see how much our thought goes to the material in percentage wise. Okay. Yeah, someone also commented about, yes, it's a very good, a very lovely way of to step back and to identify the difference of imbalance or knowing then what to work on. Okay, what is physical pain? Okay, physical pain is something that you feel on your physical bodies. But actually, even the physical bodies, what happens, anything happens on the physical body is felt by that the energy which actually in this physical body. But there are pains, emotional pains, a pain which is which comes from worry, anxiety, anger, and stress. These are the pain which is actually caused emotionally. But the physical pain is anything happens on your physical body, also felt by the energy which is manipulating this body. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I'll end with this and see you again.